Welcome to Take a Tale. Today's story is titled Juha and His Daughters, The Lost Village Treasure Adventure. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow our new stories. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between high mountains, there lived an Egyptian man named Juha. He was known for being wise and clever, and he had two beautiful daughters, Maryam and Aisha. The village was quiet and full of simplicity, but it suffered from a strange problem. There was an old legend, a legend about a lost village hidden deep within a dense forest. The villagers used to talk about a treasure buried in that lost village. One day, while Juha was walking with his daughters in the market, they overheard one of the village elders talking about the legend. The old man said there was a treasure buried in the lost village, but the path to it was full of dangers. Maryam took her sister's hand and said, "Why don't we go search for this village? It might be an exciting adventure." Aisha, who loved adventures, responded enthusiastically, "That's exactly what we need. We'll be like heroes in the stories." Maryam, who always cared about animals, added, "I can bring our pets with us to help on our journey." The next morning, the girls began preparing for the trip. Maryam took an old map from the old man, filled with details about the forest, while Aisha made sure they packed enough food and water. They also brought along a cat, a mouse, and some small birds. Juha said to his daughters, "Make sure you're well prepared. The forest can be dangerous." But he was proud of their courage and eagerness for adventure. Then, on a sunny morning, they set off and began their journey into the forest. The path was filled with thick trees and strange sounds. After several hours of walking, they started to feel tired, but their excitement never faded. As they entered the heart of the forest, the atmosphere changed. The trees were tall and blocked the sunlight, making the place somewhat dark. Suddenly, they heard a scream in the distance. The sound was getting closer, making their hearts pound. Maryam whispered, "What's that sound?" Aisha replied, "It sounds like it's coming from the right. Let's go check it out." They headed toward the sound and discovered a group of small monkeys stuck in a tree. Maryam said, "We have to help them." Aisha used some ropes she had, tied them to a tree, climbed up, and rescued the little monkeys. The monkeys thanked the girls and said, "Thank you, you're true friends." They added, "If you're looking for the lost village, we'll help you." The girls were amazed and followed the monkeys through narrow paths. The monkeys showed them the correct way. As they walked, they found strange items on the ground: broken pottery, seashells, and rare leaves. After hours of walking, they finally reached a place that looked completely different. There was a desert, crumbling walls, and very old buildings that hinted at an ancient civilization. Maryam asked, "Do you think this is the right place?" One of the monkeys replied, "Yes, this is the lost village, but be careful. Strange things happen here." As they explored, they found a large, distant cave. They moved toward it, and when they entered, their hearts beat faster. Inside the cave were old paintings that told the village's history, and despite the darkness, there were flickering lights in the distance. As they approached the source of the light, they discovered it came from an old chest filled with jewelry and gold coins. Maryam smiled and said, "We found the treasure." But as they were examining the treasure, a strange-looking old woman suddenly appeared. "Who dares touch my treasure?" she cried. The girls were shocked and froze in place. The old woman said, "This treasure is a symbol of wisdom, not wealth. You must pass the test to earn it." At that moment, Juha, who had been searching for his daughters, arrived and saw what was happening. He asked, "What is the test?" The old woman replied, "If you answer correctly, you may take the treasure. If not, you must stay here forever." Juha smiled and said, "What's the riddle? We're ready." She said, "I am something you can see but cannot touch. I am everywhere but can never stay in one place. What am I?" Everyone paused to think. Aisha answered, "I think it's light." But the old woman shook her head. Then Juha said, "I believe the answer is air." The old woman smiled and said, "Well done. You may now take the treasure." The girls were overjoyed to receive the treasure. They carried it and returned to the village. The daughters were excited, but they knew that treasure means nothing if it's not in good hands. They decided to use it to build a new school and educate the village's children. After their adventure, they became heroes in everyone's eyes and learned that true treasure lies in sharing joy and knowledge with others. Juha smiled and said, "This adventure taught us a lot. We should keep exploring, helping others, and remembering that wisdom doesn't come only from journeys, but from how we use what we learn in our daily lives." Their adventure was more than just a treasure hunt. It was an experience that brought them closer to each other and to their village. All the villagers felt grateful for Juha and his daughter's courage. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for part 2 of Juha and his daughter's stories.